In December 2017, the Royal Commission of Misconduct into Banking and Superannuation and Financial Services Industry was established. It was concluded in February 2019. This changed the spectrum of financial planning advice in Australia. I will not be talking here about the legal concept of changes introduced. You can find those details on ASIC website as well as Royal Commission website. But I think those changes need to be fully understood, as at the end of the day the Royal Commission recommendations were introduced with the sole purpose of improving financial services industry as a whole, introduce further scrutiny and corporate governance, as well as improving public security within the financial sector, within an advice, as well as implementation and transactions. I honestly believe this is one of the most important topics and videos for you, as at the end of the day, your future really depends on who you speak to and who you listen to, who you trust when it comes to the advice, and what companies you decide to deal with. So today we will be talking about what independent advice really means, how you can discover if you are really receiving fully independent advice and plan, and is it really worth it, and the difference between independent and non-independent service and advice. My name is Katherine Isbrandt from About Retirement. I'm certified financial planner, and you are watching About Retirement TV, the place that is dedicated to providing you with all the information you need to make informed decisions about your financial future, especially if you are slowly preparing for retirement, or if you have already retired and would like to improve your financial outcomes together with government benefits if possible. So was the Royal Commission a benefit and money well spent? Well, you be the judge. The list of cases against some financial institutions is really long. For example, there were cases against National Australia Bank, TAL Insurance, Commonwealth Bank, Niue Proprietary Limited Insurance. Many superannuation trustees were also fined for wrongly classifying their members. There were civil actions against State Plus Super. One path was fined 35 million to be paid back to their customers. And then there was case against BT Funds Management and Asgard Capital. ANZ was also fined for failing to provide promised benefits to customers. And then Aware Financial Services Australia also was fined over $20 million for charging fees for no service. The list just goes on, and you can check it all on the ASIC website. So as you can see, the Royal Commission made quite a difference and introduced a great deal of added security for consumers when dealing with financial institutions. I was wondering if you had any such problems with any financial institution yourself. If so, please share it with me below the video. But at the same time, many changes were introduced in the financial planning sector. And this is another most important piece of information you really need to understand before you jump into employing anyone to assist you with your financial planning for your future. And this is where the changes to the independent financial planning advice come to play. But first, we need to understand what the definition of this independent advice actually is. Independent financial advice can be broadly defined as advice that is impartial, unbiased, without any potential for conflict of interest, and solely with the client's best interest at heart. So, what does it mean in legal terms? To call yourself an independent financial planner or advisor, the planner cannot receive any commission or gifts or any other benefits for recommending specific products or services issued by a financial product provider. Number two, an advisor cannot receive remuneration that is based on volume of business they place with the company. So what does it mean? Well, the more business you introduce to the company, the bigger the remuneration. Well, if the planner is receiving such remuneration, they cannot call themselves independent. And number three, a planner cannot work on behalf of the specific financial organization, therefore limited to the products of such organization. Some companies and super funds are trying to be smart and have agreements with a couple of other product providers to show clients a variety of choices, but this is far from providing an independent advice. So as you can see, requirements these days are very strict and very specific. Well, I'm proud to say that my practice about retirement is fully independent. Number one, we operate under our own license. Number two, no financial institution has any financial interest in the business. Number three, our advice is commission free. Number four, relationship is only between us and the client. And number five, a client is the only party that remunerates us for our work. But how do you really know that you are actually speaking with an independent financial planner or advisor? This is where Financial Services Guide, or FSG, comes handy. Read it very, very carefully before your meeting with your financial planner. Our FSG is listed on the website. When you make a booking for a consultation with me, a link to a copy of our FSG and other legal disclosure documents will be included in your booking confirmation, so you can read the full legal disclosure before we even meet. If you open our FSG, it reads Independent Financial Advice. Advisors of Asaya Financial Services, this is a licensee, provide independent financial advice, which means we do not receive any commission or any other payment from financial product providers. We are solely remunerated on the fees our clients pay for the service we provide. An interesting fact is that less than 2% of Australian advisors and advice firms are independent under the terms of the Act. But is this what Australians really want? Profession of Independent Financial Advisors, PFA, did a survey of 75,000 Australians. What they find is this: 73% of respondents said it was very important to speak to a financial planner who is genuinely independent. 84% said that they would be happier to create a long-term relationship with a genuinely independent financial advisor. And the biggest surprise was that 86% said they preferred a transparent fee paid by them over any type of commission or other type of difficult to understand remuneration to the advisor. So what is your opinion about this independent advice? Is this important? Do you believe the advice within the financial sector should be truly independent? Please let me know in the comments below this video. Yes, I realize that this video is a little bit different, but I think it is essential that you understand the choices, and only then you will be able to make an informed decision. Not always what is cheap or free is actually good for you. So do your research, full due diligence, and when you need a financial advice, only speak to a person that does not represent any other party but you. The advice is focused on your goals and your life, not the company the advisor is working for or the product that pays commissions or other incentives. If you would like to find out more about financial planning in general, and especially retirement planning, visit my website aboutretirement.com.au, and while you are there, sign up to my newsletter to be kept updated with all the changes that can impact your retirement. If you need a financial advice, book a meeting with me. On each page of my website, there is a little button, Book a Meeting, where you can choose a day and time of our consultation. And as mentioned today, please read our FSG to get familiar with the financial planning process as well as our practice. And now please continue watching and learning how super impacts your retirement. I'm sure you will find that information fascinating. And the second video, best ideas to prepare your money for a successful retirement income stream. I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.